products and policies that don't just protect lives, but help make lives healthier, longer and better every single day. Because at AIA, we're putting people first. Our promise is to help you, your families, your friends, your colleagues, your customers, everyone, to live healthier, longer, better lives.
Okay, so welcome to the path of financial security. Okay, first thing first, I will give you the process. Okay, first, set goals. When you say goals, these are your dreams. Now, I want to know your dreams. Like for example, what do you want to achieve 10 years from now? What do you want to achieve 5 years from now? There's no wrong or right here. Gusto ko malaman ang mga dreams niyo. Ang inyong yung dreams niya sa heart and gusto. Anyone?
Lamborghini daw to?
Oh. Oh. So, sir, answer. Yes, sir. Ano dream, sir?
Ayaw mo na yan.
To be successful in this moment someday.
Mayo nga.
4x4, yun talaga yun.
Okay, so car. Okay. So what else? Ano pag-it?
House
House and lot. Oh, what else? One more. Ano pag-it?
Business.
Business. Good. So we need to say, ang dreams natin are like this. Travel, buy a house, put up a business, health, education for my children, or buy a car. But then again, ang dreams natin are too generic. When you say dreams, it should be smart. We all know this. S for specific, M for measurable, A for attainable, R for relevant, T for time bound. Now, you want to buy a house, you want to buy a house and lot. Ano klase ng balay? Two-story, di siya located sa Ayala o sa Talisay. You want to put up a business. Anong klase ng business? Franchise ng 7-Eleven? Or Changgesa or Pasalo siya? You want to travel. Anong klase? Di na travel sa Europe 10 years from now. Sundan ko, I want to buy a car. 4x4. Anong klase ng model? Diba lang? So again, our dreams should be smart. Next, know your current financial status. Okay? Now, compute your income statement. Assuming ang income na subong a month is 30,000 minus imong monthly expenses in let's say 25,000 pesos. So 30,000 minus 25, bilang bilhin? 5,000. But you want to buy a house and lot 10 years from now. Is 5,000 per month enough to buy that house? You want to put up a business, no franchise in 7-Eleven, ng milyones, pero ang excess fund na all along per month is only 500 or 1,000. Diba lang? So, paano tayo ma-achieve ang dreams natin na smart kung dari pa lang, wala na kabalo sa ating na net income? Basi who knows at the end of the month, basi net loss na ta? Okay? The rule of thumb is 50, 30, 20. Meaning to say 50% essential expenses, 30% luho natin, 20% savings. Actually, may kwarta ka. Tulad din na may kwarta ka because nasweldohan ta. But nga wala may kwarta ko tuod, pero nga wala may nabilin. Because the Pinoy way of savings is income minus expenses equals savings. Honestly, subong sweldo, pagkabos ng sweldo, anong first thing ginahin mo natin? Honestly,
Pay bills.
pay bills. Good. Anong tigil? When I say sa Robby sa SM, 50% na lang. Di ba lang? Meaning to say, pag abot sa sweldo, ang ganauna ta, expenses, ang mabili na lang savings. Right? Why not change that mindset? The correct way of savings is income minus savings equals expenses. Pag abot sa sweldo mo today, 20% savings. 80% ang muna kinikinion nyo sa inyong mga expenses. What you realize in the financial industry, if you don't want to save today, you really have to work for the rest of your life. Tama? Why? Assuming mo lang ako save subong, anyway, mas luto ko eh. When you reach the age of 60, ipalitar ka na sa company, di ka makasi mo monthly expenses kung wala ka maging save. Kasi because sa ligo sa sweldo mo in the first place. Again, if you don't want to save today, you really have to work for the rest of your lives. Okay? Next, prioritize your goals. Okay? Now, may nakita ko nga memes sa Facebook, but let me ask you this. I want you with all honesty and wholeheartedly, who wants to retire early and a millionaire? Good. Di ba na? So, just like this, syempre ako din, no bring it's me, go. So mean to say, you want to retire early and be a millionaire. The next question is, since we want to be like this, let's start save and invest now. Siguro, ang mga question, ang mga answer siguro, mga muna gastos lang yan, ang mahal, ayaw ng asawa ko, I have no time for that. But then again, kita ako ha, sa in this group, tanang hands up. Pero kung since gusto mo, di ka paano kami milyonaryo, kusubong pa lang, wala kami hinimong ang plan or maging safe. Di ba lang? So, gusto nga ito mag-amunay, mag-milyonaryo, mag-retire early, pero damo-damo ta alibay, damo-damo ta excuses. Okay? We don't know the uncertainties of life. Who would have thought this 2020 ang muli subong? In fact, tatlo pa lang ni accident, ang pandemic, ang acts of God, and ang tabo sa Lebanon. Tamo pa, 2020 is not yet over. May 5 months pa, but we don't know the uncertainties of life. Damo pa may matabo sa 5 months. Okay? So again, this reality with nakabalo. Okay? Now, let me show you the financial planning pyramid. First, protection, savings, investment, transfer. Pero why is it that protection is in the baseline of the pyramid? Nga sa pinakalalong. When you say emergency fund, it should be 6 times of your monthly expenses. Assuming ang monthly expenses mo for the month is 10,000 pesos, pila dapat yung emergency fund?
60.
60. Why? In the event pa lay-off ka, in the event si company na bankrupt, since may 60,000 kaya, makasustain kaya makakompensate ka for the next 6 months because may bill ka emergency fund. Di ba lang? Imagine sa March, some of the businesses na close. Ang iban wala work. Pero sila na wala work, di ba kita sila parta, kaya wala sila nag-indulog ang emergency fund. Nasa to help ang healthcare and life insurance. Nga sila sa pinakadalong din. Scenario, if you have a brand new car, anong usually ang kinabakal nyo? Tulad kung nasa lakyan, of course, isang sa gasolina. Anong ginabakal, anong ginauna na tabakloy, ang essential din. Kung may anak ka bago mo sa lakyan. Insurance, good. Now, assuming binray mo bago mo sa lakyan, even if you are in the correct lane or in the right lane, may ara, haras-haras. Gusto ka na mo kalikaw para sa amo na may hubog gagapon, nabubuha sa lakyan mo. Okay lang. After wala ko sa lakyan, insurance tumabayad. But what if you were the driver? Ikaw mismo ang naratay sa hospital because of accident. Okay lang. Ang bayad sa ako niya, akong savings eh. Or iprenda ko akong balay. Or iprenda akong properties. Why do you have to pay for that kind of money kung may insurance ka madam? Ang salakyan ina-insure, ang balay ina-insure, pero ikaw mismo ang asset of the family hindi pa insured. Diba lang? Now, sa survey form, usually these are the top priorities of our clients. Okay, so let's tackle that one by one. Protect. As a breadwinner, I'd like to protect my wealth and my family's lifestyle in any eventuality. Okay, this is you. I'm sure some of us here are breadwinners, meaning kasabi ang atong mga parents or atong mga kids sa aton because kita ga income. Meaning to say, ka-enjoy ka sa luxury lifestyle ka, sa lifestyle sa mga dependents na because kita mismo provide sa ilang mga basic needs at the same time mga wants nila. But what if you will be taken out of the picture? Your family will go to the property line. Di mo sabi mo pa sa ilang mga monthly expenses kung sa breadwinner wala na. Have you heard someone, your loved ones, or your relatives or your friends nga wala na subong, ay mapag-plan nila, wala kayo kalubo, yung subong sila, in-upload, yung kung sila subong lang, pigado sila. Kaya wala na yung support, kaya wala na si breadwinner. But what if that breadwinner sa life insurance plan, the proceeds of the life insurance can be used to maintain the luxury lifestyle of your loved ones because may giving ka ng legacy. Tama? That is protect. Now, prepare. I'd like to be financially capable in the event of serious medical conditions. Okay? May pakilala ko sa inyo ng short video.
What will your last 10 years look like? Will you be quick enough for a game of tag with your grandchild? Strong enough to embrace every moment? Will you grow old with vitality? Or get old with disease? It's time to decide. The average Canadian will spend their last 10 years in sickness. Change your future at makehealthlast.ca.
So imagine, according sa video, would you like to grow old with vitality? Or would you like to grow old with disease? Honestly, what we realize here in the financial industry, we may have a good life, we may have good careers, we may have good dispositions in life, pero ang kontras ng tao, sakit. Swear, health is wealth, cliche as it may seem. Good, dalakat ka, tadong lakat mo. Pero once, kung magtiko na PL mo, there's something wrong. Namin penmanship mo, pero once kung magkurong-kurong ka na, basi symptoms sa amo na. According to research, health is a top priority among all adult groups. All adult groups have health siya yapon, and we all know this pandemic. In fact, we all know it's all over the news. Kung si client, kung si sa persona nagpositive sa virus, you are a number. Number ka na. Kung may natabo ko sa loved ones mo napatay siya because of COVID, part sa number, sa 2000, ay oo, napatay sa COVID, part sa number na dumilo ka na lang, dumatula na pala ang essence of ang legacy, aray, napatay sa COVID, ang muna pala, because again, wala takabalo, pero we all know, ang COVID, ang mortality rate ng COVID is only 5.7%. Ang immune sila, ang mga lubo immune system, ang muna ang kwan, ang muna ang trigger sa COVID, plus may pre-existing conditions. But ang COVID is only 5.7%. The top, in fact, ang muna ang cause ng COVID, 840,000 or more, or almost let's say 1 million, kung ang COVID, kung confined ka as COVID. Now, ang top leading causes of death, hindi in fact COVID, but you have your heart disease, cancer, pneumonia, or cardiovascular. Ginadisregard na sila because ang samay natin si COVID. No. Pero ang top causes of death, accidents, heart diseases, and cancer. Mayroon kami client, healthy doctor, and you say, to take the triathlete na siya, triathlon na siya. When you say triathlon, the run, the bike, the swim. But who would have thought that healthy doctor, last year, na open heart surgery siya. In fact, ang nagasto niya sa iyang hospital is 2 million pesos. Where will you get that 2 million? Savings. Utang. Utang ang ginagawa. Because once kumaratay ka sa hospital, 2 days lang na. First, di pa mamuyot, tama dapat hindi kita malula. Kay Lord, dapat mabuhi mo on. Dapat sige lang kaya nung tuloy sakit ang muna. Maging positive ka para makuha maayo ka. Ikadua, as time goes by, as days go by, pila niya balayan kumain. Di kung pa-parta 10,000, taga-adlaw, 4 days, sa uli 40,000, di ko makuha. Once kung aayo, kung paano kung paano kung kabayad sa takong medical expenses, di wala ko savings after all. If that doctor, iya to hospital, expense 2 million, why do you have to pay 2 million if you have a life insurance plan na 3,000 per month pero 2 million ang coverage? Ang insurance yung mahatag, ang savings mo, yung alapalayag wala nang tando because ikaw mismo nag-preparahan ka. Okay? Now, that's why the cost of getting critical illnesses affect all ages, wala pili. Mag 2 years old, kung may kang client, iya patag na yung nakuha na leukemia. So wala pili ang sakit. below po the certainty of life. Have we heard someone buhay age 200? Wala. Have we heard someone age 150? Eventually, dala magita makadto. Pero tatlo nakabutang either through accident, critical illness, or old age. The question is, when? Saan po? Pero wala yapon pili. The next question is, are we prepared for that? Di ba lang, are we prepared for that? The cost of getting serious in the Philippines, acute heart attack, almost 1M, stroke 1.8, lung cancer 2.7, or kidney dialysis 192,000 per year. Where will you get this money once we matabuni? Eventually, may makadto. Damang taya kung healthy and good for old age. Di ba lang? That's why, and we all know sa news, ang PhilHealth, di ba lang bayad na tuod, 100, 200 per month. And who knows about nila ma-end sila 2020, mabankrupt sila 2022. O, diba na ang health system sa Pinas, if ako mismo, wala ko yung ako mismo, dapat meron ka personal mo yung health funding. Hindi na magsarili hapon. Kaya health is wealth. Tuod din na niya. No. Buying insurance cannot change your life, but it prevents your lifestyle from being changed. An illness can wipe up an entire family's savings that you have saved for decades for the medical bills. You will not turn bankrupt because of buying insurance, but you will cause your loved ones to turn bankrupt if you don't. Okay? Next, secure. I want to give my children secure future through quality education. Kung ang we are our parents. Okay, good. Okay, yes ma'am. Sino pa? Pinamang bata ang ma'am? Isa, pilang edad yung ma'am? 6. Kaya sir? Isa, pilang age?
9 months.
9 months, okay. Now, as parents, what is the best gift to our children?
Good life.
Education, right? When you say education, quality education, mga private schools, okay? Now, may K-12, that's not so galing subong pandemic, virtual and all, but who knows after this, mag-normalize ang tanan. Now, ako, I graduated in Lasal 2002. Ang presyo naman that time was 12,000 per year. In 2019, ang tuition sa Lasal Bacolod is 70,000 per year. But for example, si Sir, ng 8 months old, lang 0 age, 1 year old below. Mean to say, 18 years from now, ma-first year college ng bata ni Sir. Do you think 70,000 per year pa na? Eventually, ipansin nyo, may bata na kamunod next year below, 18 years from now, first year college siya. Do you think 70,000 pa na by that time? 18 years from now, it will, assuming ang USDP note, ang mga Bacolod schools, it will be 464,000 per year times 4 for a 4-year course. Where will you get that money? Kung subong pa lang, excess fund ko is only 2,000 or 3,000 per month. Diba lang? Kung age 5 bata mo, mean to say 13 years from now, first year college siya, it will be 288,000 per year times 4 for a 4-year course. And not only that, discounted na niya, dorm, transport, mobile. Meaning to say, you should allocate mga 2 million or more para lang sa 4-year course na prepared na dahil. Okay? Now, next is grow. I'd like to know my goal to be able to live a comfortable life in my retirement years. Now, muli gusto ko mag-retire early. Okay? Now, realize about yourself with the process of becoming after working hard all your life. But, are you prepared to retire? Okay? The average monthly SSS is 2,500 pesos. Ang highest is 14,900. Tapos 67 years old na, iyang pension is 11,000 per month. Is 11,000 per month enough sa iyang monthly expenses and medical needs niya? Kulang. In order to retire from the Philippines, you should have 5 to 15 million pesos. Kung di ko na makuha sa unang milyones, susubong pa lang 500 pesos ako excess fund every month. Now, 75% dependent on relatives. Assuming, di ba lang obligasyon sa mga ginikanan, magpa-eskwela ng kabataan, or kita binod kabataan, kita mga kabataan, kaya sa tuloy pa, okay lang sila matapos ng mga pagkabataan, may do workers mo sa call centers, ilang ko ilang income and all. Now, assuming tatlo bata mo, wala ka savings, hindi mo na kabataan mo. Kado ka sa paborito mga agon, to, tuloy pa ngayon, 5,000 bakal ko gulong. Ang sa paborito mga agon, tay, kung tinata ka 5,000, hindi ka pa yung doon, imo apo, was. Dito ka lang gusto magula, huwag ka mo parta. Ikaw na lang mismo, pinapasa-pasa. Tatlong bata mo, pero hinapasa-pasa ka lang because wala ka savings. Always remember that your children are not your retirement fund. Let us erase that notion, ang Pinoy notion nga, ay may nag-eskwela ko mga kabataan ko yan. From the time na eskwela kabataan, yung nag-graduate sila, may obra sila na ilan, but they are on their own. May pamilya na sila na ilan na. Aso di tatlo bata mo, problemado sila subong, madugang ka pa, dito ka matulog, pero ako matulog si mo, ito ay hindi parta, subong, sabat si mo, ay, kung naman tatay, kung talakas si mo, utang na ganyan nga utang, wala ka savings in the first place. Or 23% continue to work. Again, if you don't want to save today, you really have to work for the rest of your life. Let's say, for example, loyal ka sa company, 60 years old ka na, nagtaga ka na 2 million pesos yung retirement fund. Kasi sa iyong mga loyal, sa iyong mga service, may 2 million ka, how long? Ang 2 million mo, basi 3 years na siya. Kasi wala ka nag-work, di ka mapasi mo na monthly expenses. Kasi mo, nga 2 million pero buhin ka pa after 10 years. Magpa-hope for the agent ka, or magpasagot ka sa kabataan mo. Ang wala gina, but if you have savings today, kung naulo to yung mga retirement fund yan, ang savings mo today, that will be your extension of your retirement fund. 2% ka enjoy retirement. Kung subong pa lang may savings ka, maghambal kaya sa tatlo ng bata yan, don't mind me, kaya ko pa. Problemahan nyo. Palanggaon ka pa sa mga kabataan, luway. Damo mga kwarta. Ay, tadi ko na kayo tulog, tayo na paluto na sa adobo. Tayo, may kwarta tayo. Tadi ko tulog, tayo, may kwarta ka mo. Swear kung wala ka kwarta, ay, tadi ko alam lang tayo talakasin mo. Okay, ako nung pasagod ko naman sa akon. You make a savings in the first place. Now, are you prepared to retire? Imagine this kind of equation as a retirement. There is no work, no pay. Your income stops, but your expenses continue. If you fail to prepare now, you will probably suffer in the future asking others for support you should be responsible of. True. From the time of the lockdown, March 16, inisip ko part ako, ako parta subong ang muna niyo, what if you work? What if na-lay off ko sa company? Di ba lang? Because ang savings groups, ako lang na, wala ako ka prepare or along. That's why, always know the value of savings. Kaya ang savings, ang muna makakalap sa imo sa future. Imagine ako utang sa una, ako nakawag sa call center sa Letec, way back, mga 2007, grab-rise na, kuya smoke, inom, ma-realize ko na. Nagpumutang ako. Utang ko din let's say, kung isang 50,000, barang ko na every month, let's say 5,000. O, imagine every month maka-afford to buy 5,000, kaya because ng utang ko 50,000, nga maka-afford ka mag-buy sa 5,000, na subong pa lang, nga hindi ka afford mag-save 5,000 per month, nga ito ka utang, but ang 5,000 wala per month is intended sa future mo. Di ba lang? O, imagine ba na, nag-utang 100,000, 2 years to pay, 5,000 taga-bulan, pero ikaw nag-buy boss 5,000. Kung itak, gina-obey yan para hindi ka mag-interest. Di ba lang? Mean to say, ka-afford ka mag-delete pag-buy sa utang mga 5,000, nga hindi ka ka-afford mag-save 5,000 para sa future. Okay? Plan is a broad topic, so let's just keep that. Now, life is full of uncertainties, getting sick, accident and disability, dying too soon, and living for too long. For why living for too long is one of the uncertainties. Imagine yourself 80 years old, buhit ka, pero bedridden, or naka-wheelchair ka. Diba lang, maintenance ang bulong mo, buhit ka tuod, pero nakakoma ka, or anak ka na sa parto mo the whole year. That's living for too long. Okay? Now, okay, so since kagulo sa ato ng priorities, next is find suitable investments. Okay? Now, what are investments? Kung bago sa lakyan, during the weekends, grab car ka, may arat ka income. Kung bago nga balay, ipa-Airbnb mo or ipa-renta mo boarding house, may income ka. Or kung ka insurance, or kung ka some investments. Okay? Now, I'm showing mga savings sa bank, but the interest rate sa bank will only earn us below 1% per year. Plus inflation rate natin 5%, so 2% na lang. Ganun po ang value sa mga natin over time because ginagawa siya sa inflation rate. Example, if you have 100 pesos 20 years ago, nung taon, bakal mo sa 100 pesos mo. But now, if you have 100 pesos today, ano ang bakal mo? Milk ko nga lang guro. Di ba lang? Or the definition of inflation, sa una, advance piso. So, buong piso mangyapo kung nakagamay. Or, ang bansi sa unang piso, do you think piso pa ni subong? It could have been 5 pesos siguro or 30. Di ba? Because of inflation. Inflation is the silent killer of your savings. Imagine, if you have 100,000 pesos today, kamahal pa, katako pa. Pero after 60 years, ang 100,000 niya, ang value sila is only 19,000 pesos kung wala mo i-invest. Okay? Now, sige on, mag-plan gusto ko sa akong retirement, sa health ko. Paano naman, hindi ko paano mag-invest? Kung first time ka mga investors, i-assess ka muna mo through a test. If the client is conservative, we offer conservative fund. If the client is aggressive, we offer aggressive fund. Example, we have here BPI Philip Peso Bank Fund. Pag-place mo tayo 5,000 or 3,000 every month at your savings, rin siyang utang, si BPI niya bahala mag-manage sa funds mo. Okay? Gin-launch na mo 2011, this is as of 2019, ang return niya since inception is 27%. 27% divided by 8 years, doon nag-average siya almost 4% per year. Imagine mo lang if you have regular savings sa bank, the bank will only give you 1%, below 1% a year. And at least 4%, mas takot-takot siya compared sa regular savings. Kung si client is conservative, now if the client is aggressive, we have here equity index fund sa stock market na mali. So, pag place mo na iyan yung saving that be 5,000 every month, si ka niya bahala mag-allocate sa stock market. So, we-launch na mo 2011, this is as of 2019. Ang return niya since inception is 92%. 92% divided by 8 years, nag 10% or more siya per year. That was 2019. Since the pandemic, ang market nag-dip from 92% nag 40%. But it is the best time to invest kaya gamay ang presyo. Ang mantra sa investment is, the lower ang risk, the lower ang return. The higher ang risk, the higher ang return. Scenario, that's why investments are not guaranteed. Hindi guaranteed ang ma-earn mo, but you enjoy potential earnings. Scenario, sige ako na-save ko 3,000 taga-bulan, dahil ko ba ang pay? Kung ako lang sa piggy bank, sa balay ko lang, okay din. Wala risk go, wala return. Ang disadvantage na lang, kung masunugin ko balay, o may kinawatay, ang wala yung risk nila. Now, sige, kung ako lang sa panas, sa savings, sa bank, at least may gamay na risk go, good. May gamay na risk go, gamay man ang return. Pero ako yung plan, yung retirement plan, kaya 20 years pa na ma-retire ko yan, ibutang ko sa long term. Why long term? Because kung long term, exposed siya sa mga risiko. So the higher ang risk, the higher ang return. If you want to let your money earn more, you really have to give it time. Simple. How long? 10 years, 15 years, 20 years or more because the higher ang iya na risk, the higher iya return. Amo na siya ang mantra sa investment. And also, if you want to invest, you really have to check the company background. Kaya sa balat, invest ito sa isa kasi bank, uy, may 30% kami din interest after 1 year. Ang bangko ganun, hindi ko nakataganin ng interest no below 1%, at patuloy 30% hit. Kasi scam na to. So that's why you really have to check the company background. Okay? So here, let us review the financial planning steps. First, set goals with the family. Now, based sa survey form, subong na ba ako na tanan-tanan, ano di blatod akong priority? Is it retirement? Or makikita ko yung funding para sa health ko? Okay? Next, know your current financial status. Pila subong as of now, pila ang willing to set aside yung budget para sa savings ko. Third, prioritize your goals. Gusto ko magpapagawa sa lakyan, bago mabalay, gusto ko magpapagawa bayo. Lumuna mo, focus on your main goal. If your main goal today is to have a retirement plan, do it. Fourth, find investment solutions to match your goals and your risk profile. Ano ba giving away para ma-achieve ko goals ko? Through investment, through plan. Next, implement your financial plan. Your goals are just goals. Your dreams are just dreams. Wala nang ulos kung hindi na ito mag-i-implement. Imagine mo lang, abi ko 10 years ago, hanggang ulos ako na dito ako mag-migrate sa Canada. Sige lang, anak ako, web ako, nasunod na. So ito pro sa ako yung dreams because wala ko siya implement. So kung may goals ka, gusto mo house and lot, gusto mo sa lakyan, gusto mo business, do it. Do it. Hindi, kung hindi mo na mahimong wala, hangin na siya. Last, evaluate and adjust your plan as needed. We are here to help. Say for example, you want to have a plan, let's say 3,000 or 5,000 per month, pila na ako insurance, pila na ako na account value. Okay? So, that's why this is given overview of our products. We have here a plan, may protection at the same time, may investment in component. Example, 30 years old si client, example, ano niya? Example, that's only 5,000 per year, or you can have 3,000 per year depending. 5,000 per year, 10 years of paying. Should anything would happen to the client, napatay siya bilang natural death, 800,000 will go to your beneficiaries. Imagine, for example, gabay ka 5,000 every month, after 3 months, napunod, napatay si client, maka-receive ang beneficiary 800,000. For 5,000, 15,000 ang ibayad niya as premium. Imagine the 15,000, the value of that is 800,000. Kung si client na patay pag due to accident, times 2, 800,000 plus 800,000, 1.6 million will go to your beneficiaries. And si client, na critical illness, nagka-cancer, na coma, heart attack, or kidney failure, baka receive si client sa 555,000. Since buhi pa siya, kinadiagnose na hindi na siya magbayad sa remaining years. Because ang yung plan. And every day, may 4,000 daily hospital income benefit siya. Kung na-confine si client, for 10 days, 4,000 times 10, may 40,000 siya. How long? As long as this doesn't exceed 365 days, as long as the policy is in force. That is only 5,000 per month for 10 years of paying. Ang muna ni mga benefit. Pero immortal ko yan. Healthy ko. Hindi ko mapatay, hindi ko mapatay sa aksidente, hindi ko critical illness. Good! Because, assuming 30 years old ka, when you reach the age of 60 years old ha, 60 years old, you are 10%, ang imo 600,000 is already 4 million. 60,000 per year, yun na bayad mo for 10 years of paying 600,000. Your plan is intended for retirement plan. After pila ka years, mag-retire ka na age 60, it's already 4 million. So mean to say, gag-grow ang money ko over time. Subong ko lang, naging mo kung mag-plan, nag-grow ang money ko. Edad ko 38 years old. If I have known a plan, isang age 25 ko, 10 years of paying, tapos ako tayo bayad. Insured na ko, at the same time, gag-grow ang money ko because 10 years yung sa bayad, pagka-reach ko age 35, wala na ako commitment, but gag-grow ang money ko over time. So that is the value of investment. First, you are saving. You are going to save ka, but that savings is in the form of investment. But the bottom line there is, you have an insurance of 800,000. 800,000 is 800,000. Gusto naman nyo, this alone pa now, because you can invest as low as 3,000 per month. No, gamang mo ng client. Ay, also mahabla ko sa inyo, magkailangan 3,000, di tagang bulan. Yes, 3,000 tagang bulan. Na, kung cancel, ako mamatay na 3,000 na how. Di ba na, na kung mag-common na si client, 3,000 na akong tayo, hindi man, milyones mo siguro, at least ikaw prepared. Pero kung healthy ka, okay lang, taga-grow ang money mo over time. Di ba na? So that's why, uses of life insurance, first, the save ka, and that is a form of investment. And should anything would happen to you, you may use that for your retirement, education, health, or protection. If you will be diagnosed with critical illness, we pay. If you will get sick, we pay. If you want to have funds for education, we pay. If you want to have funds for your retirement, babayad kami. And if you die, babayad ng kami yapon. Because when you say life insurance, that is having peace of mind. Consider this. Turning 3,000 into 3,012 pesos for the bank. Turning 3,000 into 3,800 investment. Turning 3,000 into 1 million is called an insurance plan. A person, no matter how capable he is in his lifetime, can avoid two things, death and old age. When a person is bedridden, imagine, if you are bedridden, ay kaluwi ito siya, o umabag-abag ito siya, o ay mission, kundi ho iya at 2,000 sa friends mo. Ang relatives mo na makakatay si mo 20,000. Ang parents mo ay kaluwi sa kung baka, mag-uutang ka sa bangko, 20,000, nag-allow sa bangko, 20,000. But a gift of 1 million or more could be from insurance. Think again. Read again. You may not realize the value of insurance today, but when the time comes that you need it, it might be too late. Actually, life insurance is like a fire extinguisher. Nagpapalo ka, ibutang mo sa pilit, ginayapukan. Pero once may matabo sa iyong kalay, nasunog, si fire extinguisher mo harap. Because hindi mapalo na in the first place. Nag-prepare ka sa self mo. That's why, kung ang salat ka, gina-insure, ang balay gina-insure, pero ikaw mismo nga assets ng family, hindi pa insured. Question, when is the best time to protect your family? When is the best time to protect your family?
Right now.
Okay. In fact, the correct answer is, it should have been yesterday. Why? Should anything would happen to you today, at least prepared ka. That's why, do something today that your future self will thank you for. Subong pa lang plan ka na. Kasi ulihin, the more hindi ko mariyad daw, the more maakdas mo lang po gataas edad mo, gataas mo premium, gamahalin mo insurance. Subong pa lang, ngahubin pa ta, barato pa, gag-grow ang money over time. Kung 3,000 na yung taga-bulan, ginabayaran mo yan, hindi na niya magbago, hindi na niya magtaas o maglubo. 3,000 na siya for the next 10 years. Same time, gag-grow ang money mo over time. That's why, do it now, sometimes later, becomes never. Kaya bakit, gusto ko na kung dasun na po Asuli, mga baka dasun, dasun na po Asuli, wala na at sa 40 years old na ta, nag 50 years old na ta, kaya na lang po tayong insurance, ang 25 years old, parang po ba, at least para po ba to. Meron kami, upod na bank na manager sa BPI, 20 years ago na po sa Island Life, 500 pesos per month na bayaran niya, mahal-mahal, matuod, grabe, kuya ko sa mga niya, sa mga 1999 pa po nagwa, 500 pesos, kung subong na bayaran niya 500 pesos. Giyapon. So because this start sa ang ito ng plan. Like for example, ang plan ko nagawa ko 2.5, lifetime ko sa bayaran, kasakit sa muna, gusto mo naman ako 2.5 kaya po because i-increase mo sa dota, yung palmanta, 2.5 na niya kung plan lang tayo sa 2.5 after 10 years. That's why we are here to help. We have Pitch and Eileen. Na in a way, sige, bigyan pa ko, no commitment, at least proposal lang siya. Sige, bigyan ako na yung akong nga excess funds, so I'm willing to set aside 2,000 or 3,000 per month. Pila niya ako ng insurance, pila na ako nakuha after pila years. So, thank you so much for listening. I hope may nag-learn ka mo sa among session today. That's why again, learn the value of savings and learn the value of that piso. So thank you, Jim. Kasi may mga questions kung mag-video. Yes, sir.
Since business, group plan ba siya ang lalabas?
Individual plan.
Individual plan ba
Yes,
siya?
tama. Okay, ang by individual because aside sa pera kung yung plan sa company, you have your own personal plan. Nga doon ka at least wala kung mag-transfer ka mo sa iban or magpa-copy sa mga business, kasiguran mo na yan, hindi mo rin yung personal.
Pero may options ba kayo ng company plan?
Like,
Like company plan talaga?
company plan, more on into individual plan.
Individual plan.
Sir, like what I suggested last time, parang if you want to make it continue